time for another video. Now, you know by what you clicked, you know what we're about to embark on. In today's video, we are going to be doing the 24-hour challenge. We're gonna be here, we're gonna be reading 24 hours straight, try to stay up all night. The books that we have on the list that we want to read are Kingdom of the Cursed, Kingdom of the Feared, and Paradise Problem.
Yeah.
That was it for this intro. We'll talk to you again when there's something to talk about. All right, it's time to start the timer. Here we go. All right, get started. What even happened in the last book? We're an hour down. We're at like 22 minutes. 22 hours.
We're already delirious.
If the timer wasn't going and I just wanted to read all day, this wouldn't be a problem. It's the fact that I have to. That my inner demons are like, no. It's going well. I just feel trapped. So we went outside and read because...
Which was nice, and we'll do that again.
Yeah, I think I just needed to keep changing the scenery so that we can keep reading. Because it's going fine. I mean, we started this book in the challenge. We're already 60 pages in. I feel like that's a good
start. Strong start.
A good pace to keep. We're gonna keep reading. Hey cuties. We have 20 minutes. I keep saying minutes. 20 hours. You see that? I don't want to do this anymore. I think I need a better book. I think that's what it is. And we're not the type to like bounce around in between books. So it makes it harder because I feel like I have to finish this one before I can start the next one. But this book is getting boring and I'm not in the mood for it anymore. The first book was definitely better. But I also feel like all three of these books could have probably just been put into one book. Because there's a lot of like unnecessary scene building. Like it's like 2 pages of like describing the room, you know? Yeah. Which happens pretty often, and I'm more of like a dialogue heavy type of girl, and so this is making it way worse. Wow, my eyelashes look popping. Anyways, it's gonna be a long night. Besties. I thought I should update you on the book and not just the timing. It's going okay. I think right now I would hit it with the 3.
Oh, I'm a solid 4.
You're a solid 4?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I'm good.
But I was in the mood to read this book.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was in the mood for a romance marathon. Not bad. Obviously, we love our girl Carrie, so like it's not terrible. But I'm just like not in the mood for it. My battery's flashing, which means I must go. I'm starting to lose it. Here's the thing. I had way too many Funyuns, which are my kryptonite. If I had one guilty pleasure that I knew was literally riddled to the brim with chemicals and I just knew that it was single-handedly shortening my lifespan, I'd buy me a bag of Funyuns. Because they're really good. Anyways, feel a little sick. Oh no. Put some coffee on top. Made me feel a little sicker. Then add the delirium that I feel because I am stuck for 24 hours reading. Getting a little crazy. I feel like I'm starting to lose it, you little silly. I'm starting to get... Need to keep reading. The clock is ticking. She's ahead of me, and that's also killing my vibes. Is what, whenever Sam's ahead of me, it immediately makes me want to throw the book away. That's my toxic trait. That's my flaw.
I kind of get that though.
The second that Sam's ahead of me,
like, when you get like 100 pages ahead of me, I'm like, why?
Why even read it?
I'm like,
But then it's like, if given the chance to get ahead of you, will I think about how it's gonna make you feel? No, I'll get ahead of you. Just like how you keep chugging, even though you know you're 30 pages ahead of me right now. This is the part they don't say. When they tell you to find a significant other who shares your interests, they don't think about the problems it'll cause. Cause you problems. Yeah, I want to throw the book in the garbage because you know more than I do. Is that toxic? Is that toxic? It is toxic, and that's why we're gonna fight those demons and we're gonna keep reading. But I would be lying if I said that it didn't kill my vibe. I've bamboozled you long enough. I'm really just trying to avoid reading. But I can't be a liar anymore. I must continue. I must push forward. Onward. Anyways, okay, bye, sillies. Oh, I'm skimming. Okay. This is hard to talk about a book that's a second in the series without giving away spoilers.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that my rating is a 3.5. 13 and a half hours left, and I definitely think I want to read the romance next to give myself a little break. The ending was predictable, but not bad. All the things that happened at the end of this book, I was like, yeah, that checks out, you know? And so, I mean, it wasn't like the entire time I was thinking that that's what it was, except for one thing I had a strong suspicion about. So, I don't know, I'm gonna leave it at 3.5. It definitely wasn't as good to me as the first book was, because it didn't make sense. That all checks out. On to the next book. Okay, that took us way too long though.
Yeah, that took
It took us
all
like half
day.
the time.
Yeah.
And we're over here like, we're slightly advanced readers. We have been reading really slow recently. We're just...
When we're in it though, and we'll read. But like if we're kind of like forced to read in a sense, well, it takes a little longer.
Yeah. And not even just that. I feel like, I mean, obviously you guys see the clips that I pick or whatever, but like I film way more than you see. It's just like, if I choose to not put in those clips or not or whatever. The act of filming definitely is slowing us down. I just feel like I'm not at my peak reading level. Ooh, get it, yeah. A latte means leche. I don't want that. I like the taste of strong coffee. Oh, pretend I'm holding up this.
Perfect.
So, don't look though, because it's like spoilers.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you? Anyways, so imagine that blue cover. Imagine that blue cover, but it's here. It's blue. It's blue. Anyways, it's blue. So,
The fact that we have the book.
it's over there. Anyways, it's blue. It's blue. I went into the series thinking it was young adult only. YA. Teenager max. Wrong.
Read the first novel, we're like, okay.
First book, YA. I felt it. You felt it. We felt it. I literally was like, it's reading like a young adult. Like I said that in the video. Went to read the second one. Girl, they were all naked.
I was like, this better not be young adult. We started reading it and we're like, is it young adult?
No, but then it started becoming a joke because then something like super sexual would happen and I'd be like, in homeroom? I mean, I don't really like that because I feel like it should stay consistent for the series because I think...
I feel bad for teenagers who read it and then they're like, yes, but then they're like, it's not.
Well, yeah, well, even not just teenagers, anyone that just doesn't want spice, they go into it thinking there isn't spice.
And then you get smacked with it in the second book, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, then it got really... I mean...
And like, there's no warning on the book that it changes at all, so it's like, you wouldn't know at all. And like...
And it's like public displays of intimacy. Like, they walk into a room...
And there are descriptions of stuff.
There are people doing things, like, all around them. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I don't have any problem with, like, those kinds of descriptions, whatever. We've read spicier books. But just so you know, because I went into it thinking it was young adults, and I was going to recommend it as young adult. No. Yeah. Only the first book is under that quota. The second book was wild. Yeah. I mean, again, I've read spicier scenes. It's not, like, ACOTAR level
going into it thinking it's young adult, like,
we were like...
us off.
We were literally like looking at each other and I was like, is this still YA?
And then they started getting even more descriptive. And and we were like, oh.
Yeah. We're gonna start reading. Okay, bye. 20 years before? I don't want to know what's happening now. I almost was like, oh, I need something to hold my place. I'm on the first page, girl. You'll find it. 9.5 hours left. We are really starting to feel the effects of not sleeping. That has definitely started to kick in and is proving to be a little rough, but we're chugging with the book. I'm this far in. I don't know what I'd rate it right now. I think a 3.5 still. I'm not feeling it. We have made a very scary choice, and we've come down and we have our heated blanket plugged in because we're cold.
Toasty.
And that is, you could literally tell its effects are having on me. I'm getting so sleepy. And it's getting dangerous. It's getting dangerous, folks, because we could fall asleep at any moment. I wish I had better news. We fell asleep. We fell asleep. I was so sure I was going to make it. And then I was like, I can't read anymore. And I really think it's because we've had such crappy sleep. You know, like sleeping in someone else's house is like, I don't know, I feel like it's so hard to get comfortable, even though we have comfortable arrangements. You know, it's not like we're sleeping like on the floor or something like that, but it's so hard to get used to someone else's house.
It's not your own space.
Yeah, it's not the space you know, it's not the sounds you know, it's not like the temperature you're used to. There's all these things. It makes it hard to sleep, and we've just been getting such bad sleep that it was not meant to be. And I don't even feel bad about it. I mean, I do because I want this video to be good, but like, I know that we've been having bad sleep and like we've both been super tired. But we will try this challenge again when we've had regular sleep in our space. I don't know, it was more than just being tired. Like, my eyes weren't focusing anymore, and then like my eyes were starting to burn. I just wasn't getting any of the words in, so it was really doing like a disservice to the book, honestly, because I just couldn't. So we're ending the video because we're already at the time that we would have been ending this video, so we're not gonna read anymore. We will talk to you again, sillies. We will catch you in the next one. It's not gonna be a 24-hour challenge, don't think that. See you in the next video. I appreciate you. You are lovely. I am so happy that you watched this. If you did, you are in my heart. You are in my heart. And in my heart. Okay, bye.